but mentally, they've really lost some tough games.
The Elite's on a tough drive and talked about his improvements. As Baines take the slip pass, they swing it around, sets up Rubio, and can't get to three. Nice one-hand rebound put back there by DeAndre Ayton. Tough drive, tied up there, forces the turnover. Good defense by the Kings. Buddy Hield draws a little contact, step back three.
Something about that angle from Baines. He just that depth perception. He doesn't get that backboard right in front of him.
The Elite's showing off his driving skills, feeding Giles, who scored just 8 points last night. Kings off to a hot start. They feed Oubre. Oubre talked about as a follow-up regarding his very brief post-game statement is Aaron Fox. It's a similar fearless type approach that we saw from Ja Morant as Ayton takes the lob up top from Devin Booker.
I like that pass.
Trips to the free throw line for DeAndre Ayton, and Monty Williams blames himself a little bit. He said, I've got coming off of the wrist and forearm injury. As that lob a little too high for DA, but able to gather. And season high 30 points against New Orleans on Saturday. Booker on the drive. Substitutions here with Cam Johnson out there along with Okobo. And early arrival from Dario Saric is Ayton. Sets up Saric, corner three. Halfway down, no. Good hustle rebound by Okobo. Saric gets it back. He won't miss a second one. Here's Barnes working on the smaller Okobo. Hield able to get loose for three.
Gives it a chance.
Final 40 seconds of the opening quarter. Oubre on the drive, slips across the paint. Look at the end one. 5 left here in the opening quarter. Hield on the catch and shoot, lets it fly. And down it goes with .2 left. That he would be a great floor spacer for his team and give them some toughness in the interior. Doubled his rebound productivity, but again, not surprising as a result of the minutes improved. Feed inside to Oubre. The longer you allow them to stick around and stay in it, the higher their confidence grows. And this was a good on, and that's the number of passes per game. And he said those passes have been way down. That's Oubre.
Harrison Barnes all on top of that. Kelly tried to curve that one in.
Fox, nice job there by Booker to force the jumper, but
he stepped on the three-point line, and I'm like, why? He made the bucket.
Had 21 last night. Booker, then drive by.
Get their fair share of time to get a shot themselves.
Look, turns a corner, looking to draw contact, won't get it. DA's got it.
Yes, coaches say take it back out, but no, you're not going to get a better look than what he had.
You know, and he had that rhythm. His heel lets it fly quickly.
Separation, and then look, the way you do it is attack their weakness. What's their weakness right now? DeAndre Ayton in there. They don't have anybody that can guard him.
The thing that you're perhaps banking on is Ayton catching deep, finds Rubio in the corner, who quickly connects on the three. It's in the midst of a 15-2 run as they try to keep it going. Baines with a wide open look, stepping into the triple, and making their way to the scorer's table. Kings have missed all 10 field goal attempts here in the quarter, as Buddy Hield had it knocked out of his hands.
Giving them an opportunity.
Yeah, you've earned it by pushing the pace and getting yourselves high percentage looks, says Ayton. With a little Rubio. Saric on the floor, grabbing the rebound. Booker racing to the rim.
He uses it when he needs it, and that's the secret weapon he has. I mean, they don't realize how fast he is until they see it.
Nice spin by Saric, swings it out. Joseph on the drive and dish. Johnson closing out on Ariza, who deposits the three. Within 4. Booker with a pull-up, got it.
You have to say you're too old.
James on a quick catch and shoots, able to knock it down. Nice close out there by Booker on Barnes. Shot clock at 3. Joseph eyes the shot clock, steps into the triple, and knocks it down.
He's unafraid to take.
Tied up there by Ayton. Shot clock at 3. Joseph forced into the tough contested jumper. Sacramento bench is giving their team a lift and a chance. Ayton on the turnaround. Kings team playing last night. Bjelica gets inside. Throws give the Suns a little breathing room. Push their lead to as much as 21 there in that third quarter. Bjelica, tough drive, gets the finish and the foul.
Team right now playing with a lot of heart.
And they're digging in defensively, forcing miscues. Devin Booker thought it was a kick. Instead, it turns into a turnover and a steal for Bjelica.
Bjelica is the problem right now.
From half court. And you can see Devin Booker getting double teams run at him. Does not matter as he dribbles out of trouble.
Well, Devin fought him in there and really made him fall off balance.
Book with a step back. That one, well,
we didn't call that.
Joseph gets a good look, and down it goes. 5 on a shot clock. Booker on the drive, gets tied up, inside left hand, got the finish.
DeAndre just needs to stay down on it. He wants to drive it.
Fox with the step back three, gets the bounce.
You know, the Kings aren't in the penalty. They got a foul to give.
And just 3 team fouls. Fox looking to make it 2 threes. It'll be a long 2 instead. And all of a sudden, Brooks working in on Fox, draws the contact.
Got
Fox gets it. With a race into the paint, slip up and under.
Playoff spot for him. Yeah, it's gonna hurt.
Fox just racing past, racing through, gets to the rim, blocked. Offense quickly. Get it out to Cam Johnson. Cam gets inside, hits the deck hard. And considering the state of their roster and being shorthanded,